Look closer at Chester's Rows and you'll find a secret, hidden and sometimes subterranean city lies beneath the surface, just waiting to be discovered. Roman antiquities, forgotten streets, famous people. But few finds as unusual as what lies within this restaurant exterior. A building within a building. This is St. Michaels Rectory, built about 1659. Restaurant owner Sam loves the historic interior.
We are in this beautiful building. We open our own little dream. She's called Carbonara. Love the place. Part of Chester heritage.
These biblical scenes were added by an enterprising previous owner who restored the facade in the early 1900s, offering an unexpected surprise for customers now looking to enjoy authentic Italian cuisine from Rome.
It did have a wow factor. It's absolutely an amazing building. You know, hidden jewel that people wouldn't even know about.
Some places within Chester's Rows are far less obvious. At a secret location in Northgate Street, the mystery of ancient Rome's military might in Chester can be unlocked if you know the right people.
We do tours here in the city, so we take people around Chester to describe to them what life was like for a Roman soldier. This is the commander's building, in Latin called the Principia. Also the bank as well, because it holds the money for the legion, and the image behind me on the wall gives you an idea of what the commander's meeting room would look like.
The huge Roman headquarters building stood near the centre of the Roman fortress. Its giant sandstone columns left exactly where they fell centuries ago.
That's the appeal for the customer, is that they're getting to touch, see and feel something that nobody else can see that's Roman, that something was made by someone 2,000 years ago.
Elsewhere in the Rows, over 1,300 years later, one of the surgeons to King Edward III built a most magnificent dwelling in Watergate Street. Sir John Leach had this large residence constructed for his family in 1375, and Rose expert Julie Edwards is showing colleague Poppy Garrett around the interior.
This is the amazing Leach House. It's Grade 1 listed, and it's a rare survival of a row house. You can still see all the elements of what made up a row house in more or less in the medieval period.
These grand medieval houses featured a range of rooms for comfortable living, often with shops built into the front, a great hall for entertaining guests and domestic chambers behind and above.
In the late medieval period and early post-medieval period, the hall would have been the centre of the house. So you have lots of communal activities and communal eating. It's just incredible the way it's survived all over the centuries.
Today, Leach House is the best preserved and one of the most impressive of Chester's surviving medieval properties in the city.
So this was the house of a wealthy family, and their coat of arms is above the fireplace.
The Leach family coat of arms is repeated again on this plaque, which shows a hand grasping a snake to symbolise the power of healing, very appropriate for a physician to the king. On the fire mantelpiece is a mysterious symbol. This is a daisy wheel witch mark meant to ward off evil spirits and protect the superstitious owner and their family.
What is the wooden thing on the wall at the back?
That's a cover for a squint. So a squint is basically a hole in the wall, and you could observe the people downstairs in the hallway. And I think the idea of a squint is you could come out, check who was downstairs, and you could perhaps avoid conversations with awkward people or people you didn't want to see. Shall we go and have a look?
Yeah, that sounds very effective. I want one in my house.
So this is the squint. It's not very good for people my height, but you can peer through here and you can see the main entrance door, and you can just about see people coming in and who's in the hall.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to see through those tiny slats.
Yes.
So I don't know how useful it would have been.
But it would have definitely stopped you being seen.
The house has many other mysteries which hold hidden meanings too. Potential new occupiers are expected very soon, and thankfully the owners will always allow opportunities for visitors to explore this important building. Chester's Rose never failed to amaze. Within almost every building, there's something new to see. Medieval historian Tom Pickles.
Just when you think you know everything about the Rose, something pops up to surprise you. We're going to go and see a unique survivor that was found almost by accident. It's a perfect medieval Undercroft. It lay buried under tons of rubble for hundreds of years until it was rediscovered in the 19th century. The style of this wonderful vaulted ceiling, these exceptional windows and this extraordinary door frame suggest that this dates from the 13th century. It's one of only 5 Undercrofts that survive in their entirety in the city. And this inscription here records that amazing moment in the 19th century when this Undercroft was first rediscovered. It's fantastic to see that this ancient place, some 700 years later, has been repurposed as a cafe and creative hub where people can come and learn about painting and printing.
This ability to constantly surprise is part of the magic of Chester's Rose. They've fascinated locals and visitors alike for hundreds of years. Within many shops, along the raised walkways, at street level and below ground, there are so many more places to be explored and fresh discoveries yet to be unearthed. It's safe to say the Rose are a continuing story and likely to be as intriguing as ever. If you have a special personal treasure, memory or photograph related to the Rose, please feel free to share it with us on our Facebook page.